Okay, now for my 10th attempt at this video. So I'm going to go over the online enrichment, how to access it. A lot of of you doing the online enrichment will be just you kind of delving into it and getting to work on it. None of the activities on the online enrichment are anything necessarily new to you in terms of what they require, just the material will be different than what we had obviously prior to this recess. So right here is a post for the online enrichment, right? It's supposed to say 327. That was my mistake. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go over some of the directions, and then we're going to jump into what's on the hyperdocs in the document. So, patience. My Wi-Fi is a little slow. Okay. So, make sure with everything we do with these online documents and enrichment that you read all the directions prior to asking questions, and you also attempt some of the stuff prior to asking for help as well. Some of the questions you ask might be able to be answered just by starting it and doing it yourself. So just a quick synopsis. Each week you'll have a new activity. This week each week you'll have a set of activities. This week you have 3 activities, and next week there'll be 3 more posted. They will be posted within a hyperdoc like this one right here, and you'll complete all your work in this Google document here. Each week you'll have a new Google Doc to complete that work in. None of this has to be turned in. I repeat, none of it has to be turned in. I can see all of your work as you work because I am the teacher and the owner of the document. So don't feel the need to turn it in. As well, I would keep up to date on these things because you'll have new activities every week. I'd ask for your patience with all of this because this is a new realm for education, an area many teachers have not done before. That being said, I had a question about if we will be doing an all-class mandatory Zoom conference call. The answer is no. I don't see the benefit of making a mandatory conference call. I'm not sure we would accomplish within that. Instead, what I'm going to do is set up office hours with which you can ask me questions via Zoom and join the chat as they're going on. But again, that will not be a mandatory all-class thing. The conference call that we can do will be preceded, which means this will come before, right? Preceded by a Google Sheet where you can type in questions so I know what questions you'll be preparing to ask when we have the conference call. I'll be posting about that conference call tomorrow morning because we will have our first conference call tomorrow. Mrs. Lazaro has hers at 10. I'll probably have mine at 9. Okay. So to delve into the documents, if I were to click on this right here, it would bring up the Google Hyperdoc that we've shared with you. Each day you have a main activity, and each day you have some options down below for further enrichment. There are 3 activities posted overall. Activity 1 is here. Activity 2 is obviously below, and activity 3 is below that. You have a few columns here. You have the objective column. I wouldn't worry about that. That's mostly for teachers. You have the resources or materials column. You're going to have to use that one. And then the activity column, which is the most important for you. Okay. Each day or each activity, when we post it, we'll have directions here, as well as the resources you'll need to complete what we ask you on the right side. Okay. The activities for today, or activity 1, whatever you choose to complete it, would be to read the Pompey and Vesuvius articles, which if you didn't know, you can find the source here because it says Pompey and Vesuvius nonfiction articles. That's where you want to find the articles to complete this. You're going to answer the margin questions. And then while reading, you're going to fill out this graphic organizer. Okay. Not all of these resources on the side here will be used by you. All right. Just keep that in mind as well. Make sure you check them out. The Google Doc that you'll be completing your work in, I'm going to click on it right here, is attached to the document so you can see it at any time. Or sorry, attached to the assignment post. You can access it at any time. You want to make sure that you put titles for the answers you're doing. So I'm going to do a quick mock post or work, I guess a work sample for you to look at. So let's say that my first activity is to do the margin questions for the Pompey and Vesuvius articles. I would open up the Pompey and Vesuvius text, which is right here. Now my computer is slow, so I'm going to imagine that I opened it up. You go back to your Google Doc. You're going to put a title in because without a title, I don't know what you're working on. So you title it. You then begin answering the questions and doing the work. And then when you're done, you just leave it. Everything saves automatically, and I can always go back and check it out. So that's how you access the online materials. Again, it's a Google Classroom post right here. This video will be posted there as well in a second. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that can help you out. Alrighty.